The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Myers is over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Perella has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up. Ready for another chance. Eric Ibar. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this will be fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Jared Kozar. Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Center fielder number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To second for 1. Digging in to try it again, Jose Perella. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Liner towards second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. In to score from third, the tying run.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Will Myers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent. But it's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Friar stepping in and ready for another shot. Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Right fielder, Chris Taylor.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery, and he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2, and here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he could have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Striding in once again, number 35. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Renfroe racing back to the track. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-hand as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the third time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Jose Ramirez.
The windup and the 0-1. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Eddie Rosario will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. But swing just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. No hits to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Spangenberg racing back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back home.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Jake Lamb.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We're through 6 full. The Bats are out in front here, 8-1. David Robertson enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the Bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 0-1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. And that one stayed up a little high.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but hangs on, and the inning is over. Ready to take his hacks again, number 35, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
So he got him swinging. Number 35 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. J.D. Martinez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ibar at short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman, number 8.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time around. 8th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front here 8-1. Ready once again, Eric Ibar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Eric Ibar.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and this will wind up a base hit for Ibar. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Travis Jankowski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Travis Jankowski.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now.
The batter, center fielder.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So no runs. Kirby Yates comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Yates.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot's on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Ketel Marte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
High in the air out to center field. Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder,
Trying to
Eddie Rosario.
Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's the 1-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Now in the box, Jose Pirela. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Will Myers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the 1st strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Myers is retired, 2 down now.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
First for your victorious home team.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. And that'll bring up men. Well, Margot, he will lead this one off today. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 now from Lester. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Taylor. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, first baseman number 4, Will.
Striding in,
Myers.
Will Myers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the knees, he's going to be in trouble. Just make him get it up.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Jared Cozart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. In now, number 35. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Margot's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth,
the third baseman, Mike Moustakas now.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Spangenberg. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this is fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Perella gloves it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Hunter Renfroe. The matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Number 10, Hunter.
And here's a
Renfroe.
fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
Into the box now. Yangervis Solarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Out of play. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This one skied out toward right. Taylor has a read on it. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Corey Spangenberg. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Here's the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Martinez coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Eric Ibar now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Margot is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And that shortstop, Eric Ibar. He's won a Gold Glove before, but you're not going to see the guy that's going from one end of the field to the other making ground balls. He now relies a lot on positioning, and he catches it when it's hit to him.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Now the pitch. And he got him. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
Realmuto.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from St. Petersburg, Florida. Nice look there of nearby Clearwater. Austin Hedges is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside, and he's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
So it was a swinging strike three. Austin Hedges is retired to start the third. Jared Cozart comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. Digging in for his second at bat, Manuel Margot. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. Now at the plate, John Lester. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
John Lester
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off to get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Chris Taylor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay throw. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
That's a long single off the wall. Now, I don't know if I should be applauding the outfielder making a nice play and getting it back in, or questioning the base runner's lack of effort.
Stepping in now, number 35, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Renfroe over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Cozart sets. First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. So it's ready for another chance. Jose Pirela. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And this will be fouled away. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Taylor is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Will Myers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Nope, and a fastball just a bit up.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Taylor looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Now Lester's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Yohannes Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Taylor has it in his sights, and that's the 3rd out. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Ramirez.
Popped high in the air. Hedges has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for 3rd. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around 2nd on his way to 3rd.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Margot is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And they get the double play at 3rd. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Bats lead this one 2-1. At the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Spangenberg.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 now from Lester. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Eric Ibar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Austin Hedges comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. St. Louis is out in front here, 2-1.
Leading off with
digging in now, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Solarte. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, John Lester. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Renfroe is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. Couple singles to his credit thus far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Cozart has his sign. Here it is on 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Perella is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Striding in once again, Jared Cozart. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor has it in his tracks. 1 away.
Center fielder number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ball 1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Jose Pirela, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Ready for another shot now. Number 35. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys. And try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. The short, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A pause and the 0-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready once again, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Solarte is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the duck. Here's Will Myers. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled straight back. Hit hard on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Martinez comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 35 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them, and we are tied 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Eddie Rosario.
Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Ibar is camped under this one. 1 down.
Now batting.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Back up the middle, and Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Buddy Bauman is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Travis Jankowski is into the ball game as well. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they take the lead. It's now 4-2.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Right fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. Line towards center field. Margot is there. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Number 35 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here. Raisel Iglesias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Austin Hedges. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Austin Hedges.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Travis Jankowski stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Manuel Margot is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Now at the plate, Jose Perella. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled back. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so he can...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no run. Number 34 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 34.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Driven nicely into the gap.
J.D.
Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
First offering on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And this one's in the dirt. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jankowski's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Ketel Marte. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
In now, JT Realmuto. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Out into right center. Well hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Jake Lamb will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jake Lamb.
Lays off 1-0, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. So digging in now, Chris Taylor. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. Oh, this is right to. To him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Will Myers is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Number 4, Will Myers.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you could bet he's not going to hold back. Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
How about him? Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Yangervis Solarte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and that's your ball game. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't From downtown San Diego, MLB Network has baseball from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Bats and the Padres. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jared Cozart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Spangenberg is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR? Number 35. Swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
A breaking ball taken on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Solarte is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
The 0-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, this middle of this lineup is dangerous. You know, he gets 2 quick outs, and then here comes the 3-hitter and the 4-hitter with back-to-back hits. And now the 5-hitter. He's going to have to pitch him a little careful. He thought he was cruising. Now he's in a little trouble.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He swings and grounds it to short. And the 2-out threat will not. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Manuel Margot is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Jose Pirela is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success. Because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly. And that's really hard for a hitter to read.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough, because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
So he got him swinging. Jose Pirela becomes out number 2 this inning.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Ketel Marte.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball. Now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Pulled toward right center field. Margot will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting 8.
At the plate, JT Realmuto will work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. So nothing happening. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rosario is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And I'm looking at Ketel Marte. You know, this young man broke in. You knew he was going to catch the ball, but you weren't sure if he was going to hit. And then when he started playing with Cano, he really helped him slow the game down. And it looked like from that point, Ketel took off.
0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Corey Spangenberg is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
The 0-2 once more. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for St.
So
Louis.
striding forward now, John Lester. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Margot's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there in the inning. Here's Eric Ibar now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Number 35 is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 9.
Now in the box, Jared Kozar. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Cue shot here out toward short. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
Into the box, Manuel Margot, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Lester sets 1-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Perella is there, and the side is retired. Fourth coming up. Digging in to try it again, Jose Perella. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman, number 4. Will.
1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Realmuto.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter.
Striding into the box, John Lester comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Pitches in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in once again, number 35. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. And yet another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Once more, a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. He's running towards second. And he steps off. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Striding in, Hervis Solarte. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball. It's a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now Lester's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Rosario is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5.
Leading off with the bats.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, no surprise, another single will lead off the inning here late in the game. But They haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today. They haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
J.D. Martinez is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Travis Wood comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is into second base with a two-run double.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lifted in the air out to right. Renfroe moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Fro won't get him. Ketel Marte will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Rosario.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Oh, the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot on his horse. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
At the plate, John Lester. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner going a second time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Carlos Asuaje will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Taylor is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Ibar. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 35.
Digging in and looking for more, number 35. He singled his last time up. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. This one's down to third. There is Solarte. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Spangenberg is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Jose Pirela is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Ready for another chance? Will Myers. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And the runner back in standing. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hunter Renfroe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Yangervis Solarte is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Spangenberg racing back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left as this lead swells to 7-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way. The base hit.
Into the box, John Lester. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Home half of the 8th coming up. St. Louis is out in front here. Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. In there, 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. High pop up. Marte is there for it. 1 out.
Up next
from the stretch, here's the pitch. Austin Hedges is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. To second for 1.
Got him.
Striding in once again, number 35. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Hit out towards second. Perella takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Spangenberg ranging back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
as he hits one on a line to left field.
Spangenberg is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Fouled back. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Alex Dickerson will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Manuel Margot is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now in the box, Jose Pirela. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt.